everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm really sorry that I haven't been active at all recently. As a lot of you probably know, I've been to Disney World and I was meant to fly out on the 9th of September, but because the day we were meant to fly was the day the hurricane hit, so we actually got delayed by just over a week. So I was stressing out for a week, and then I went on holiday for 2 weeks, and then I came back and I've been really sick. So I've still got a bit of a cough, but I'm getting better, and finally I can film again. So of course you already know this if you've clicked on my video because of the title, but this is my Disney World haul, and I have bought a hell of a lot of stuff. This is just one of the massive bags. So this is going to be a really long video, and at the end there'll be a couple of things from Universal, but I didn't really buy that much there, so I thought I'd tag it in this video because it's not long enough to be a video on its own. If you're not interested in Universal, Harry Potter, etc, just skip to the end of it. But 99.9% of this video is going to be Disney, but it is going to be very long, so let's crack on. So I'll start, as everyone else normally does, with the free stuff that you get from Disney. Technically, things are not free there, because you end up paying for it one way or another, but these are free items. First of all is obviously my magic band. I did have a pink one on order that had my name personalised on the back. Because my holiday basically got cancelled and then rebooked because of the hurricane, I turned up and we didn't actually have any magic bands. So the lady that served us very kindly went in search of a pink one for me. So I did get my pink one, but it's not personalised, it's just got like a standard number on the back of it. So it's not very personal, but I did get a pink one. So obviously this is basically your key to the world. It's your hotel room key, you pay on it, you get your fast passes on it, all your meal credits are on this, so we basically lived on these for 2 weeks. Obviously we picked up first visit badges. Technically it's not either of our first visits, but it's our first visit together, so we picked up first visit badges. Obviously we've got Mickey stickers that were just handed out around the resort. I also got these Mickey stickers, it's like Cowboy Mickey. I got these in Frontierland. A very nice cast member just gave these to me, so I've got these stickers. I have the standard Mickey straw. I got a purple one. There wasn't that much choice, to be honest. It was red, purple or blue, I think, when we went. We just got it in our hotel, and it was actually one of the last days we got them. I did have, obviously, the bog standard mug that you get when you stay on Disney, the refillable mugs, but because I bought so much stuff I couldn't bring it home because it just wouldn't fit in my case. Very randomly, you know I collect random things when I go away, but I've got this contemporary resort stirrer. I got it from a cocktail in the contemporary, what's it called now? Restaurant, the one at the top, which is called California Grill. So yeah, I got this in California Grill when I had a cocktail, and I just bought it because I just took it because I'm strange like that. So yeah, that's just a stirrer. I have these from the Bon Voyage breakfast at the Trattoria al Forno restaurant, which I've probably said wrong, but basically these are left on your table, and it's just like a little Bon Voyage journal, and you put your travel dates on it, which I haven't done, and it's just a map of all of the Walt Disney World parks, which I thought was really cute, so I took that home with me. And they also give you this, which has got all the characters that are there, so basically Rapunzel, Flynn Rider, Ariel and Prince Eric are there, and these are all their signatures. They do come round, but they give you this just in case they don't make it around to you. They did make it around to us, but I don't get character autographs, so this is quite a nice touch because I would never normally get character autographs. A glow cube from another cocktail that I got, I think this was in Sana or something, but it basically glows all different colours. There is also one that changes, but yeah, I got that from a cocktail. I picked up this food and wine booklet because obviously we were there during the Epcot Food and Wine Festival, so it just has, it has stickers in there. You stick the stickers on the country that you visited, but I'm not going to do this because I want to keep it as it is. But yeah, we tasted some food and used some snack credits there. We were really lucky. I didn't realise this was happening when we were there, but basically the Sunday just before we left on the Monday, and on the Sunday it turns out Epcot turned 35, so there was these big celebrations, and we went into the park and we all got issued these badges that just says Epcot 35, and then it's got the date on it, which is obviously October the 1st, and it just says I was there. And I'm really happy I got this. It's a nice little souvenir I didn't think I was going to get. They were also issuing park maps that has the Epcot 35 on it. I think these are bog standard now for the whole year, because obviously it's 35 all year round. So yeah, I picked up one of these and I made sure I haven't bent it because I want to keep it pristine with my badge. The day we went in there for Epcot for the 35 year, they had these cups. Technically this isn't free because it had this blue, it sort of was a blue fizzy wine, I want to say. It's not like anything I've had before, but it came in this. I only got it because I wanted this cup, and it wasn't cheap. I think it was $12 with the drink, but I just really wanted this cup, so I actually think it's a little bit scratched from my case. It doesn't matter. Basically, it's just got the 35 logo on it. My face is shining through this. It's got the 35th anniversary logo on it, and it does light up, but I don't think it's going to show up at all on this. So again, it's like the globe cube. This one's a flashing setting, but it has got static settings in for it. These do look really cool at night when people walk around with these at night, because obviously they glow more in the night. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this, but I had to have it. I got the Gaston's Tavern tankard. This is what Le Fou's brew comes in, which is like a frozen apple juice with a hint of marshmallow, and then I think it's passion fruit foam on top. It was really good, and I chose to get it in the tankard. Again, I think this wasn't cheap. I think it was like $12 again in the tankard, but it's quite sturdy, and I thought it was quite cute because on one side it's got Gaston, and then the other it's got Le Fou, and yeah, it's cute. They did have the Bell Goblet as well, but I preferred this to the Bell Goblet. I just think it's, well, it's just better. So there's no particular order to the rest of this because it's all just shoved in various bags. But I'm just going to grab something and we're going to roll with it. So I really wanted a photo album when we were away, so I bought this one. I have seen it in other people's hauls and I fell in love with it. I've taken it out of the wrapping, but I haven't done anything with it yet. But it's really heavy. This weighed my case down so much. And it's just navy, and it's got Walt Disney World Memories written on the front of it. This sort of gold embossed metal plate in the middle of it with the castle in. Which is really cute. It's got Walt Disney World in gold down the side. It comes with a gold gel pen, and inside I've got to take the cardboard off because I haven't opened it. But basically there's room to put 4 photos on every double page, and there's room to write in it. So I thought that was really pretty, and I knew I wanted this. Again, it wasn't cheap. I think this was off the top of my head around $30. So it's not cheap, but it is really, really nice, and we did get a lot of photos taken with our photo pass, so I will be filling this eventually. So I'm going to crack on with this massive bag, and obviously my favourite thing to talk about is Plush, obviously, and I got a lot of Plush. There was a lot more I wanted, but I couldn't fit anything else in my case. I literally was sitting on my case, and even then I struggled to get everything in. I had a big case, and I had a carry-on case, and I still couldn't fit everything in. I had to leave things behind. So I got what I could, and the first plush I got was Stitch. How cute is he? I've been wanting a Stitch for ages, and I know Disney still has one, but his arms sort of stick out straight and he's not as soft. And the Disney World one, he's sitting with his legs down, and I just think he's adorable. And he's quite big, so I struggled to get him in the case, but I had to have him. And he's really soft, and he was $27.99 before tax. So all the prices that I'm going to say are before tax, and I have no idea what they were with tax because I've thrown away the receipts. But yes, I had to get Stitch because I love him. The second plush I got, which was actually the first one that I bought, was this adorable Pooh Bear with Piglet on his shoulder. He's so cute. He's just adorable. So I actually bought this one in the UK pavilion of Epcot. He was in other stores, but this is just the first place that I saw him, and I had to have him. So he's adorable. He's sort of more cartoony than the other ones, which is ridiculous because they're all cartoons. But it's sort of more cutesy. He's got these big wobbly legs, and obviously the little added touch of Piglet on his shoulder is just adorable. And he was $24.99, and he is a little bit smaller than Stitch. The next plush that I knew 100% wanted before I went out was this adorable Marie with massive feet. She's very cutesy, so I got very, very excited when I actually saw her. She was everywhere. She was in all the shops. She was in World of Disney, which is the massive, massive Disney store that's there. And she was $24.99. But there was an offer where you could get 2 for $40, and they do a lot of these style plush around the resort. And I was going to get another one, but I couldn't fit it in my case, so I had to give it up and just get this one. So I don't actually own a Mickey Mouse anymore. I did have Sorcerer Mickey, but I sent that one over to my friend as she wanted him more than I did. So when I was over there, I picked up this super cute black and white Mickey Mouse, who's like a small size plush, but I like the fact that he's in like the original colours. I just think it's cute. I think it's just traditional Mickey Mouse. And they did do a matching mini, but I just wanted Mickey, and again, I couldn't fit any more plush in my bag. So this one was $14.99, which I guess is a little expensive given his size, when for $10 more you get a much bigger plush. But I just thought he was really cute, and I can just sit him somewhere. The final plush I got was Shelly May, and I've been wanting her for so long. I also wanted Duffy, but I had to make the decision, Shelly May or Duffy, to bring home. So I chose Shelly May. And I paid $26.99 for her. But in World of Disney, she was more, because I was going to pick her up in World of Disney, and I think she was 30 something there. But I got this one in Epcot in the Germany pavilion, I think it was. I think it was in the Stife shop actually. And yeah, she was cheaper. Yeah, so it should have been 33, and then for some reason in the Germany shop it was down to $26.99, so I obviously went back and bought her in there, and yeah, she's just so cute. And obviously I got Shelly May, and I also found something else that I'd been looking for, and that was a costume for Shelly May, and it is the Marie costume. Obviously, if you know me, you know I love Marie, so I haven't put it on her, so it's a bit hard to show you, but basically it's just white and fluffy, and it's a Marie costume basically. Again, in the Stife shop this was reduced, and I can't remember the original price, I think it was like $23 or something, but it was $19 in the Germany shop, so I got both of them in there. Didn't really need to get her a costume, but I couldn't help myself, so yeah, I got them too. So I say I didn't buy any more plush. This doesn't really count as a plush, but basically it's a Lotso, and he's magnetic, so his hand's magnetic. And he does smell like strawberries, like the big Lotsos do. The reason I got this is because, I can't find my other ones right now, but when I went 10 years ago, me and my brother both got these little plushes that are magnetic, and they stick to, I don't know, a fridge, a radiator. And I saw these, and they're slightly better made than the ones I have, granted, but I couldn't help myself. I don't have a Lotso, so I could sort of justify picking this up because I could just slot him in the case anywhere. This just says red, but from memory this was $10, which is really expensive for the size of it, but I'm a sucker and I bought it. So yeah, I've now got a little tiny Lotso. I didn't go crazy with apparel while I was out there. I only got 2 items, one of which was, they're both fairly similar to be honest, this t-shirt that just says Walt Disney World and it's got Mickey Mouse on it. I only got this t-shirt because it was in the Disney Character Warehouse in the outlet centre, and it was $5.99, which is ridiculous. I don't know how much it normally is because it hasn't got the price, but I did see it around the resort still, so they are still selling it, and $5.99 for a t-shirt, even if I do not wear it. I probably will, but if I don't wear it I can still wear it to bed, and $5.99 is a bargain. The only other piece of clothing I bought, I knew I wanted it, and then I really struggled to find it again until like my last day, and it's this Disney World jumper. Again, it's got the same writing on it, only this time the background is slightly different, and it's got all the parks on it, and just sort of all things in the parks, so Space Mountain, Tree of Life. So yeah, I was searching high and low for this jumper because I knew I saw it at the start. Look like I'm wearing it now, don't I? I know I saw it at the start of my holiday, and then I decided I wanted it, and then I couldn't find it again. And the only place that we found it was in the big shop as you enter Hollywood Studios. It's sort of it goes along the main strip, and they had it in there. For the life of me, I can't remember how much it was because there's no price on it. But it was probably about $45. That's why I was umming and ahhing about it, but in the end I decided I do want it. And especially because we've come back and it's now sort of autumnal, I will get the wear out of this. so I invested in this. So whilst we were in the Disney outlet, I also picked up these, I don't even know what they're called, Magic Bandits, which these ones are obviously Bambi themed, Bambi, Flower and Thumper, and they basically clip on to your magic band. And people say these pop off a lot, so I obviously didn't put them on my band, but I thought now that I'm back and I'm keeping my magic band, I can put them on there now. I did look at the ones around the parks, but they were quite expensive. I couldn't tell you how much they were, but I've got a feeling they were about $12 or something like that. I went to the outlet, and these were 99 cents. So I got them. Didn't need them, but 99 cents is nothing. And these are still being sold in the park for like full price, which is insane. Also from the outlet, this box has been battered now because of the journey home. I got this photo frame that's wooden, and it's just got Walt Disney World carved into it and the castle. And then just obviously your space for your photo. This should have been $27.99 in the parks, and I paid $9.99. So I picked this up. This is the only photo frame I got, and I did want one. This is the only one they had in the store when I went, because I didn't want to pay full price for one. So I picked this one up, and I do really like it, so I'll find somewhere to put it and I'll print off one of our photos for it. Going around the parks, I got very, very obsessed with collecting pressed pennies. I have a few from my last trip, which I haven't added to this, but we basically went round. It doesn't look this many because it's obviously a big book, but I don't know if I can show you any of these from it. But I collected lots. I mean, I think some of the top ones are from Buzz Lightyear. There's also some from individual parks. I made sure I got one. I got one from our resort, the Yacht Club. I just tried to make sure that I got something to represent all the parks, our resort. There was a lot more that I could get, but I ran out of change. And I didn't want to be hunting down penny machines my whole trip. So next time we go, I'll be able to fill this up. So I started doing that. And then obviously I had to get something to contain it, so I bought the book. Again, I don't think it was... it wasn't cheap, I don't think, for what it is. I think it was, I want to say $12 or $14. It hasn't got the price on it, so I can't be sure, but I knew I needed something to put the coins in, otherwise I was going to lose them, so I had to purchase it. I picked up a Goofy pen that's just got the floppy ears on it. I think most people pick these up when they go. I did really want the Marie one, but I don't actually stock it in Disney World, or at least not from what I could see. So I'm still on the search for the Marie one, obviously, but I liked Pluto the best out of the ones that were there. So I got myself the Pluto one. Again, I have no idea what this costs because I've got no price on it. I will take this to work and it will just remind me of Disney, even though the ears are probably going to be a bit annoying when I'm writing. I couldn't go to Disney World and not get a keyring because I collect key rings everywhere I go. So I got two. I'm going to put one in my memory box along with all the other key rings that I collect from various places we've gone. I'm going to put one in my keys. I'm not sure what one's what at the moment. I haven't quite decided. But I picked up this one, which is a key, and it's got all the classic characters on it, and I'm not sure how well you can see that. Focus. Yeah, there we go. So it's obviously got Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto and Donald on that, I think. I can't see from this angle. But yeah, it's cute. It's a key. That says red on it, so like I said earlier, I think that means $10. And then I also got this one, which I like this one because it's got all the different parks. So it's got Sorcerer Mickey on there and Walt Disney World, the castle, Tower of Terror, Tree of Life, and then that's upside down, but that is obviously the Epcot ball. So I thought that was nice. That's sort of, it's sort of metal and then half of it's rubber. So, not sure what one I'm going to use yet, but that one's purple and I have no idea what purple was. It's less than 10. It was less than 10 basically. I also picked up this keyring, only this one is from Walmart. I don't know why I picked it up. It was cheap. I think that was the only reason. I think it was a couple of dollars. But Walmart stock a lot of Disney stuff really cheap, so I picked that up. I picked up these pins. These are not from Disney World. These are from Box Lunch, which was in the Florida Mall, I think, when we went. But I've included it in my Disney haul because technically it's Disney. even though wasn't sold in Disney World. But they are the Aristocat pins, so there is obviously Marie, Toulouse and Berlioz, and they're really cute. You know, I like Aristocats, so I had to have them, and they were $14.90. Now, on the subject of pins, I got quite a few. I didn't get as many as I thought I would, but I still got quite a lot. So I picked up 2 from the outlet, both of which are the Magic Kingdom 45th anniversary pins. So there's this castle pin, and also this Mickey Mouse 45th anniversary pin. It says Magic Kingdom on it, it's got the castle in the background. Now, this one says it was a yellow and this one's a blue. I'm not sure what they were, but in the outlet they were both $2.99. So I had to pick up both. I was going to just get one, but because of the price of it, I got them both. And obviously, they are limited edition because of the year. I picked up this Marie pin, which is all cute and glittery. I've been looking at this for a while, and I spotted it while I was there, so I had to pick it up. I'm not going to explain the price on these because I have no idea, they're just colour coded. I got this really cute little scamp pin. I spotted him and I just thought he was adorable, so I had to have him. I'm not sure if that's focusing, to be honest. We rode the Avatar Flight of Passage ride for the first time and it was absolutely amazing. And when we got off the ride, I really had to buy something to represent the ride, and I couldn't find much other than this pin, so I had to buy this pin, and it's obviously just the Pandora Pin, but that ride blew me away, so I had to have this. And my favourite pin that I picked up the whole holiday, I spotted this, and as soon as I saw it, I had to have it, and it is this Fox and the Hound pin, and it's limited edition, and it's gorgeous. So it's got Todd and Copper as babies on this side, and then it spins. I'm not going to be able to do this backwards now. And on the other side, it's got them as adults. It's just adorable. This was expensive. It's really heavy. It was $24.99. I know that because this has actually got the price on the back, because there's not many pins in Disney World that are this expensive. But as soon as I had it, I saw it, I had to have it. It's just... Fox and the Hound is also one of my favourite films, so I had to have this. I didn't even know this pin existed. So yeah, most expensive pin I bought. But that was the last pin that I bought from Disney World. These tiny little sterling silver Mickey Mouse earrings. These were $45, it says on there. Basically, I've lost all of my earrings that I own, and I can only really wear like proper silver in my earrings because they make my ears hurt otherwise. So I said I was going to invest in some when I was out there, and these are the ones I chose. They're little tiny diamante ones. Not sure how well they show up, but they're really glittery, and they're just the right size for my ears, so I got them. The next item I got that I really wanted was an Alex and Ani bracelet, finally. So I had a good peruse around the shop while I was in there, and I chose a silver Cinderella Castle one. Where's it gone? So it's just the castle with the partner statue in front of it and fireworks going off, and it's just... I thought this was amazing. I love this. I'm just so glad I chose this one. So I'll be wearing that a lot. Again, I'm not sure of the price because I haven't got the price on it. Got a feeling it was about $40 something. And then I got the little pocket and cleaner that goes with it. And of course, I picked up some Disney Pandora when I was there. I chose 3 different ones. Luckily, none of the ones that I chose have been released in the UK yet, because I think I would be slightly gutted. So the 3 that I chose, I'm not going to have to really try and focus these. The first one was Piglet. Focus. My hands are really shaky. It was this tiny little piglet chum. And he's hugging, I think it's a teddy bear, but he's very cute. It is a teddy bear, that's really cute. I also picked up, this is not going to show up very well, you can just tell. It's very hard. Picked up Tigger to match. I'm not sure he's showing up very well because he's so tiny. And finally, I had to get this because, well, it's limited edition and it's a park exclusive. It was really hard to find because they were going to discontinue it. But it is Cinderella's Castle, if it focuses. So it's Cinderella's Castle, and it's just got the 45th logo in the middle of it. I'm not sure how well you can see that because my camera is not focusing at all very well at the moment. But I know I wanted the castle, and I love that this one's got the 45th anniversary on it. It's just really quite special, so I paid a bit more for this, but I have to have it. So I've got 3 new charms on my Pandora bracelet. So when we went to Florida Mall, we went to Hot Topic, and they have the blind bags that if you watch my channel, you know that I'm obsessed with. The Figure Keyring blind bags. And they have a series out there that has just launched that we don't get in the UK yet. And it is I think it's just animals basically. And it's got Todd and Copper in it. So I got obsessed and I bought a ton of them. I didn't get Todd and Copper, but I did get, the majority of them weren't the same. So I did get really lucky. Although looking at this now, I feel like I've lost one. So I ended up getting Flower, Bambi, Figaro, Lady, and I did end up with 2 luckies, so I somehow got to get rid of a lucky. But I did quite well, not getting too many doubles. I think I had 2 more, but I'm not sure where they went. I've got a feeling I had Tramp and maybe Thumper, so they're probably in a bag somewhere and I haven't found them, but I think I have 2 more. But I am hoping they come to the UK so I can try and get my Todd and Copper that I haven't got yet. Finally, from Disney World, because we were on the meal plan, we got lots and lots of snacks and quick services left over that we didn't eat. So we tried to change them up into snacks. And literally, this bag is just sweets that I've brought home. And then my boyfriend Elliot has like another bag of them, and we still didn't use up all our credits. And there was just no way we could buy any more because we were just so over our weight limit. But I'll show you some of them I got. I won't show you all because there's just way too many. I got some Goofy candy, sour gummy worms. Also some sour character gummies from Goofy's Candy. Some Minnie's Bake Shop cookies. I did have another box of these, but my family has eaten them. Some shortbreads. A massive Beauty and the Beast lolly. I don't even like these lollies, so I don't know why I bought it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I have it and it's really heavy. There's a ton of other Goofy's candies in there, but they're all pretty much the same. And then I went to Ghirardelli's, which is the chocolate shop in Disney Springs, and in there, if you change a quick service, you can change it for free snacks, but in there you also get, it's buy 3, get 1 free, and it still applies if you use the 1 quick service of free snacks. So for 1 quick service you get 4 bars of chocolate, so we bought lots of chocolate. And also one of these bars has now been eaten, and I am pretty sure Elliot's got some as well, so we bought back lots of chocolate and it's so good. Now that's everything from Disney World that I bought. It was quite a lot, but I will quickly show you what I bought from Universal, and like I said, it's not a lot. So I got a Butterbeer Cup, and this is just what I had my butterbeer in. I had the frozen one, it was really, really good. But apparently these have got a policy on it, so they've got an unlimited warranty on it. So if it breaks and you go back, they'll replace it for free. And also they do a thing, so if you've got this, you can get refills of normal drinks, not butterbeer because it's a premium drink, but you can get normal drinks for $2 in this, I think, so it's quite good. So if you ever break it, they do refund it, but I think this cup with the butterbeer in it was like $14 or something. Again, it's not cheap for a drink, but I like cups, so I just wanted the cup. I of course had to get a chocolate frog. I haven't opened this yet, but it's very, very heavy, and obviously it's got a Wizard's card in it, but I'm not sure what one I've got yet, so we'll wait and see. These are really expensive. These are $10.95 for a bit of chocolate, but I want it for the box, so I'm going to keep the box even when I've eaten the chocolate. So that's how I'm going to try and justify the fact that I spent $10 on a bit of chocolate. I also bought another expensive sweet from there, and that was the Bertie Bott's Every Flavour Beans, which I am absolutely terrified to try because some of the flavours in there sound absolutely disgusting. I mean, there are bogies, and there is vomit, and rotten egg. So I'm a bit scared about eating these. I don't actually know where I'm going to eat these. Again, it was more the fact that it was sort of a gimmick, but they again were $10.95 for some jelly beans, some very disgusting flavoured jelly beans. I got a Universal, well actually this is a Universal Studios keyring. I did want just a Universal one, but this is all I found at the time, and it's just the globe. I just wanted it because, like I said, I collect keyrings from all the different places that I go, and having a Disney one, I also wanted a Universal one, and that was $9.95. I got 2 pins from Universal, both of which were Harry Potter. You can see that I spent most of my money in Universal on Harry Potter merch. The first one was Hufflepuff because, well, Hufflepuff is my favourite house. I've always said I wanted to be in Hufflepuff. So I was looking at all the Hufflepuff stuff when I was out there. It's only when I got back I realised I'd never actually done the test to see what house I was in. So me and Elliot went on to Pottermore and done the test, and very luckily I am actually in Hufflepuff, so I'm glad that I've done this and I made the right choice. So yeah, I got a Hufflepuff pin. That was $9.95 as well. I also got this pin, which is the chocolate frog, but it's amazing because it's magnetic and it opens up and the chocolate frog is in there, and he's 3D and he smells like chocolate and he feels like chocolate. Like, it's just, I don't know how they've done it, but it's really good and it's really, really heavy. That was $14.95, that pin. And the very, very final thing I bought in, well, Universal, but Florida in general, was of course a Harry Potter wand. It took me ages to decide which Harry Potter wand I wanted, but I wanted to be different, and this box is very dusty. I think the bag has sort of disintegrated on me, but I wanted to be different, and I bought Fleur de la Cour's wand, and I've probably said that completely wrong because I'm not French. So yeah, she has a very, very pretty wand. I don't really want to get out of the box because I want to display it in its box, but yeah, this is her wand. I didn't get the interactive wand because I didn't really see the point, because I thought once we leave the parks it's pretty much redundant. So I bought this one. I think it was $40, 40 something dollars. Ooh, that was close. But I knew I wanted one before I went out there, so I'm glad I got one. And that is basically everything I bought from Disney World and Universal. There were some things I bought from the malls and whatnot, but I'm not going to include them in this haul because it would be even longer than it already is, and we don't need that. But if you've made it all the way through, thank you for watching, and I'm going to hopefully be doing these videos more regularly now that I've got a new lighting set up so I can film during the week after work. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want, then subscribe.